One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Purdue's offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games.
There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Right back to the well. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Hey, midfield, he's got room. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Quick completion on the out. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematic.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the D deny them on second and goal. They want to run this quarterback. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Back's looking for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got him. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Here we go. This is a designed run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermaker!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
He'll bring it out. It's Sanders. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Illinois' offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Purdue! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Hold and finds his man on the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to throw. It's Altmaier. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops the throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's got an open man. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got him still on his feet. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
No chance to return. That one a booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. Working that left side now. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Dixon.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
With the catch, it's McCoby. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. First play of the drive comes from the 41. On the ground, it's McCoby. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Boilermakers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Gets it out fast. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Illinois right back to the line. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Purdue! The defense takes matters into its own hands. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And he missed it. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're testing the right side here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Grab behind the line. It's McCoby. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Well, the offense tries to go RPO, but that time the quarterback and his intended target just couldn't hook up.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Across the 25. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way home.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Arkin. Nice move to keep running. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Right down the middle. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab on the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
it fired complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
To the air, it's Altmaier. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Number 4, on to punt it away.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. First down will open up the final period. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Hampton. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. It's third and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. The throw. That's caught. It's Ross. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to change this route. Going to sling it on second down. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the easy completion. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going up top again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers are marching down the field.
Get set, get set.
Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail in the future, and, you know, kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Finds the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Boilermakers want to move quickly.
First and goal, Purdue.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Purdue! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the returner will be brought down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Hampton. Finds his back in the middle. It's a running room. Still on his feet. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the... Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The play action fake. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot. Get the ball out of your hands quickly.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Throws to the wideout. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. And the returner is stopped. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Use the play fake, now to throw. Spins away from the defense. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Defense showing blitz here. Off play action. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. These are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field is Hampton. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Back to pass on 2nd down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even